So that question then of, out of this, lessons learned and the plans for whatever opportunities may come, what are they?
Yeah, I suppose the lessons I learned is just that how agile you have to remain, and you have to be able to flip between your different markets, and also to keep going with your MPD. So we've brought out new products this year. We didn't hold back on doing that. We're really glad we did, because it was actually increasing our range of pasta sauces, and they've sold really well. And then even with Brexit, there's been some supply chain in terms of importing pasta sauces into Ireland. So especially in January, we saw really great sales of our pasta sauces, because I think Domio and other brands couldn't come in because of the slow supply chain. So we seized that opportunity, and then we're hoping that people will have tried our sauces and then will keep coming back to them. And then also in the UK, because they also saw increased retail growth as well as we did. It was from a small base, but we doubled our retail sales in the UK. So we're really going to invest in that market. Again, we've hoped that there's people there that tried us for the first time and will continue to come back and buy. And then I suppose we had a lot of worry about Brexit, but so far, it hasn't been so bad. We've got our orders out there. Our customers have received it. The shelves in the UK are still stocked. So we're just going to kick on with that market and do our best with it.
Yeah.
And have you done much in terms of the sort of the back office? Have you done any either financial re-engineering or restructuring of the company? Have you had to look much under the hood, or has that remained unchanged?
Well, we always would have looked under the hood. So I suppose it brought it all into a sharper focus. And I mean, when, the end of last March, we really looked at our cash flow, I suppose, just with a more keen eye, and, had a closer, kept, I suppose, tighter reins on it throughout the year. But it's something we'd always be we do our daily profitability costings on what we're producing. And you had to, I suppose, a little bit with confidence, because you need to have a busy factory floor in order to make money. And then even though sales are back, you had to just rely that the sales will come back. So that took a little bit of a leap of faith, but it turned out okay in the end. But yeah, absolutely, keep a sharper focus on your finances.
Louis, same question to you. As things come back to normal, the lessons that you've learned from this period and the things that you've done that you'll keep doing.
Okay, so I think the pandemic closed one door, but you know what? 10 other doors opened. So never did we think we'd be talking to people virtually. This has opened up a whole new kind of area for us. We will be able to kind of talk to people, not only in Ireland, but the diaspora in America or whatever. We now can kind of be able to sell to the people abroad. And I think there's a great kind of Irish people want to do business with Irish people, and all the people that couldn't come home for the last year and a half or whatever, they're going to come to your door now through the internet. So we're actually doing Zoom calls to different people in America. It's opened up a whole new business for us, and with the web sales, that's something that would have never came, but now it's here. So we're going to hopefully work on that. And I think the big business for next year or later this year is weddings. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of weddings the last year, but I think that business is going to open up. So hopefully we're developing something now that you'll be able to take a photograph on your iPhone, and we're working with an American company where you can take your photograph, it'll give your measurements, and you'll be able to pick something, and we'll be able to make something for you to fit you.
Bespoke.
Yeah.
Wow. And the same question.
You have a great figure, so you're
thanks, Louis. Appreciate it. The same question to Yasmin and Rosaleen that I asked Louis. Louis, how much looking under the hood did you do? How much in terms of the finances of the business? How much of the actual accounting side of things did you get into in this period, or is that?
That I'm not great at that. I'm on the floor. I leave that to young Louis and Dave and the team to do that. Let them worry about that. I let the bank manager worry about it. And hopefully, if there's any kind of landlords looking at this webinar, listen, be kind to us. I mean, give us a break. I mean, I think that's going to be the biggest thing is rents. Landlords will have to be kind to their tenants, because if they're not kind to the tenants, there's going to be a lot of empty shops. So please, landlords, help us on this occasion.
Camilla, I might come to you then on that final piece of the things that you're seeing in terms of planning from here on in. Is there anything particularly that is a trend among family businesses in the planning that they're now doing? Is there anything in terms of the general sense of optimism or lack of it about what's going to happen in the economy in the next while?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of optimism and, planning around opportunities, be that exporting or digital transformation or, just waiting to see what happens next. So, we're always amazed at the resilience and the agility, especially of family businesses, and they just rally around, solve problems and make really quick decisions. And, they punch well above their weight in that regard. So we are, seeing them just planning on opportunities and, better to be prepared. So a lot of preparation going in to take advantage of what's coming next, hopefully.